Guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Alpha Zone Secrets. It's Raz here from the Manosphere, guys, bringing some good content for you again, as I said, and I've been promised to get some more content out to you, and that's going to be coming really steamrolling towards the end of this year, towards the end of the week, and steamrolling into 2022. Please be prepared for the trailer coming for 2022. Okay, so I wanted to crack right into this video, guys. The importance and the power of reading. Okay, the importance and the power of reading. Okay, and let me just quickly give you a brief, guys. It's been a trying time, yes, in the lockdown. Okay, and I found myself in the lockdown, really analysing myself and getting rid of things that don't provide value to myself. Okay, and uh, that time it gave me time to develop things that I should have been doing, or things to make myself more productive. All right, and I've worked on a lot of that over the 8 9 months. Not the first year of the lockdown, but the second. This year of kind of the pandemic, not shall we say the lockdown, but the pandemic, because I used the time, because things weren't fully back to normal, they're kind of up and down. So I used the time to work productively on myself, and part of that was to start reading again. As a young boy, as a young child, guys, I used to love to read Lord of the Rings novels, the Hobbit novels. I used to read a lot, write a lot of stories, and I fell away from that, guys. And that's truly, totally because of where society takes you. So, and reading's a very powerful thing, and this is what I want to discuss with you guys. Why you need it's very important, the power of reading. Okay, now when you form habits of reading, okay, um, you are processing information into your subconscious mind, of knowledge, and specifically you want to be reading books that are productive to you. And I'm going to go into this. Okay, you want to read books that are going to give you value back, that you can apply. Okay, it's not enough just to read them, guys. You have to apply the knowledge. Okay, knowledge is power, but it's only a power if you apply it. Just remember that knowledge is power, but it's only power if you apply it. Okay, and that's what you want to do when you start to read a decent book, something that's going to help you as a man, help you develop as a man. And certainly this is what I'm doing. This is what I've worked on this year. Currently, right now, the book I'm reading is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a very complicated book, guys, and I suggest you get it and you read it. Okay, and you may have to read a chapter a week and just keep going over the chapters and keep going over the chapters and keep going over the chapters. Okay, so, but I'll go into that in another coaching video. If you guys want to put comments down below, what favourite books you read, or what books are you reading right now, I'd like to read that. I'd like to see what people are reading out there. So, Think and Grow Rich is the book I'm reading. So, not to digress. So, the power of reading. So, you want to be reading books, guys. This goes into your mind, okay, and it helps develop you on a personal level. Okay, so say you're struggling with something, all right, you're not that financially astute. Certainly, this has been a problem with me over the last few years, and it's been a rut, but I'm slowly working on that, and I've started through this process to get better. I see changes, and I see changes in things happening from taking in economic information and applying it. But be careful, you need to take this from a really good source, people that are economically successful, and apply their information. Guys, what we're taught um, from US programs, from current education, right? We are not taught education as in such, and there's nothing wrong with going to school or university, but they don't teach you education that really is going to allow you to develop and become a success in society, guys. This is not, nowadays the education system doesn't teach you this kind of education, all right? And you can get this through reading, all right? So whatever powerful development you want to do, whether it's your physique, whether it's your finances, whether it's your mind, whether you want to be just higher consciousness to God, sort of, or whatever thing you believe in, what your beliefs are, or you want to get more with nature, or you want to understand why we're here, life, philosophy, guys, you should be reading books, okay? You should be reading books. Now, it's very easy to switch on Netflix, okay, and put on Netflix or binge TV or watch television or EastEnders or whatever else you people watch or you guys watch, And I'm hoping you guys don't watch stuff like that, okay? So, guys, don't watch EastEnders, alright? It's very depressing. But so you could do that and spend 2 3 hours of your time wasting taking all this kind of nonsense from the television, and you've wasted 3 hours. Whereas you could take that book and form habits, guys. Form habits. It's through compounding. You know, you read one chapter, 2 chapters a day, 2 chapters a day, 2 chapters a day. That becomes 2, 4, 6 a day. You're taking in 6 chapters of knowledge. Thus, that leads to maybe one book a month, 2 books a month, 3 books a month. That's a compendium of knowledge you're putting into your brain, okay? And very important knowledge. So, as I say again, guys, you want to read books that are going to serve you, that you can practically put into use, or you can practically help to develop yourself, And these are kind of recently I've been buying books. Well, I bought books, the last couple of books, I bought about 3 books 3 4 months ago, maybe. And one of them was Power by Robert Greene, a fantastic book, guys. And Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich I bought a while back, but this book is very complicated, so it's taken a while to read it. It's more of a kind of philosophy stroke book. Now, people may have their opinions on Napoleon Hill, but yeah, blah blah blah. But don't listen to folk, guys. Read the book, see what it does to you, okay? Because subconsciously, when you read information, don't read a book, guys, just once. Okay, once you've read the book, put it away, go into another book, and then come back to that book and read it again, because you will always discover something new in that book that you can apply. And from my experience, this has been helping me loads, a lot. I used to have a lot of, as we all do, we have a power flowing through us. Our brain is constantly working, and energy comes through us, and it filters into our thoughts, and we have thoughts, guys. Okay, and this comes from outside sources, and you have thoughts negative. You can even have negative thoughts, and you have to push those thoughts out. And I used to do that a lot, but reading has kind of help me correct things like this. When you become aware and you have more knowledge through books, as opposed to social media, as opposed to internet, you start having an awareness of what goes in your head. Negative thoughts become positive thoughts. Okay, so books can help you with that. Books can, and if you struggle with things like that, guys, you should get books on positivity, books on the mind. I have a book in the mind. I can't remember the author of it. It's a fantastic book about controlling the mind. Okay, so that it's very powerful, guys, to read books. Books are very powerful. If you look at the most successful people in the world, billionaires, okay, multi-trillionaires, billionaires, guys, these guys have bookshelves like woof. It's uh, books and books after book after book after book after book. And even when they make videos or YouTube videos, and you see their shelf of books, they read consistently, guys, because these guys are clever. Okay, these guys are clever, right? They want you to sit there and distract yourself in your time with things that don't serve any purpose to you, while they sit and they read books. Some of them go to the extent of even reading 2 books a week, guys. Trust me, and that's why these people are multi-millionaires. Okay, um, so that's why it's very important, the power of reading, guys. And as they say, it is true that power is knowledge, and that's another video I'll go into. Knowledge is power, sorry, and you get a lot of knowledge through reading. Self-education, guys, because do not get your self-education, do not get your sources from television programs, because it is what it is, program. Okay, get your sources from reading, get your sources from people who have been proven in the field, whatever thing you're trying to develop yourself on. Get get authors and books from people have proven things, people are successful in things. Read it, absorb the information, read it again. Repetition is the key, guys, is the key to being a successful, is repetition. Okay, repetition of information, and you may have to read these books again and again. And once the repetition goes in your head, that's the key, guys, because what happens is your subconscious mind starts to absorb this information and starts playing this out. And I'll go into that in another video, guys, about the subconscious mind. It's a thing I've become really fascinated with. It is a key, to your life. It's a key to making your life better. The subconscious mind runs 95% of your life. So your subconscious mind has been filtered and programmed from the age of up to 7. So that's why you have to kind of reprogram it through reading. Kind of just re-educate yourself, guys, and you're going to get that from books. Okay, so everything you've been told about the financial system, everything you've been told in school from the past, everything you've been told about health and fitness, everything you've been told about achievement, guys, about the work life, about what you can earn in an average month, you have to kind of reprogram from this, guys, and you have to re-educate and reprogram your mind. And you do this through the power of books, sitting with a book. And it's very difficult, guys. If you don't read books, it's very difficult at first. Okay, and you just start off in small steps. Just take a small book, read it, get a book that you're interested in, a topic you're interested in, start reading it, start trying to shut the telly off. When I first did this, it was really bad. I'm not a telly binger, guys, okay? I don't watch telly a lot, okay? But when everything was first shut down in the pandemic, I didn't have a lot of books. I only had old books that didn't interest me, so I wanted to buy some new books. And so I got the Napoleon Hill book, and it was very difficult because when you're reading it, you're just shutting off and then you're getting distracted. So you don't want to do that, guys. You want to kind of try and shut everything off, and read a chapter, and try and force yourself to read the chapter, not watch telly or not get your distractions for an hour. Shut off your phone, put the power off, put everything off, shut up the electricity on your telly, guys. Believe me, and then it'll get easier and easier and easier and easier. And when you create a habit, you're going to actually come home, and on your list of things to do, you're not going to want to switch on the telly. You're going to want to dive into a book, educate yourself, make yourself more powerful. Because, guys, knowledge is power, guys, and you only get knowledge through reading, through educating yourself. And yeah, and books are a fantastic source of creating power, knowledge, power and knowledge in your life as well. Because if you're struggling in areas of your life, as I said, seek guidance from mentors and people who have written books that are successful in the area. If, for instance, if financially you want to do better, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, was a very famous book about finances. A book I've still to get after I finish this book. And books such as Neville Goddard, The Power of Awareness, Neville Goddard, The Feeling is a Secret, these kind of things. These are kind of more higher consciousness books, guys, but it's amazing how much your higher consciousness, you don't know the power of yourself, what you're capable of as a human being. And when you start reading and finding out information, you realise what you can tap into. And this, therefore, will make you a better man. It will help you develop. It will create the life you want. So with that said, guys, I'm going to end this video here. So I hope you enjoyed this coaching video today about the power of reading. Guys, get a book today, start today. Go down to Waterstones or wherever your bookshop is, get a decent book and start reading, and you'll start loving it, start reprogramming yourself, start re-educating yourself, guys, and hitting your goals and hitting your dreams and being on your path and purpose, okay? And as usual, guys, if you like this video, please support my channel. Hit the like button if you like this video. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Let me know what you thought of it. If you agree, you don't agree, guys, put down some comments. I love reading. Put below, I love reading, comment, I love reading, or I don't like reading, or reading's boring, whatever you want to put on it. Or you're talking nonsense, sure as books don't educate you a lot. Put some comments down, let me know what you think. Also, if you like the channel, just please subscribe to the channel, guys, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know a new video is posted. Because Therefore, YouTube won't alert you when I post a new video, guys. And there's going to be some fantastic new content coming up. I promise I'm going to be really digging into these videos and giving you some good information. I'm also going to be discussing a lot more on training next year and how you can develop your body, things like that. As a man, you should be consistently training. It should be part of your practice, guys. All right. Every guy out there should be in a gym developing their body, because it gives you a discipline, guys. It creates a foundation of discipline. Training creates a foundation of discipline. And if you want to check out my video, one of the first videos is, but you can check that out below in the videos list, why everybody should weight train, why most men should weight train. It's a very interesting video, guys, and that'll give you a bit of information. But again, I'm going to end this video here, guys, and we'll see you next time on Alpha Zone Secrets. And thanks for watching. Shiraz out. Bam!